Hey everyone, Mark here. Just going to do a brief tutorial on how to use your Big Dog Media box. There's two main things that you need to use. Your Big Dog Media home screen, which is this screen, and your remote. On your remote, the major buttons that you're going to use, on the right top corner here, you can see your OK button, your up, down, left and right arrows. There's a little home screen right to the left of the left arrow, and then your escape button. Those are your main ones. And then that pad in the middle there is like a mouse pad, so you can move it around with your finger and use it as a mouse pad. So here's your main screen. On your main Big Dog Media screen, you have Kodi, which we use as our main area to download some of our apps that we're using. You can also go in there if you want and stream different things. Along the top right is your settings. In here, this is where you're going to go, and if you've hardwired your internet, you'll see it here, or you can connect your wireless internet. Down on the bottom here, this is your main home screen. You won't have all these apps. I've just downloaded a few extras on mine, but the main one here, this is your Big Dog Media Updater. So if you click on it, when you get your box, it's all preloaded. I've loaded all the apps and installed all the latest updates on it for you. But as we do updates, you'll need to install them, and it only takes a minute. You literally click down here, install Big Update. It'll start downloading. Takes about 5 minutes to download right completely, and then it unzips the whole file, and it'll say your Big Dog update is complete. Updates will be notified to you as they are available, and then you can just do that through the comfort of your home. You don't have to take this box anywhere and pay anybody. You get free lifetime updates with this box. Next, this little screen here that looks like a TV, that's your live TV screen. So if you click on it, it's going to take a second. It's going to load up. Sometimes the first time it's loading up, the yellow bar takes a little bit longer. As it loads up, it's going to bring up all your TV channels. So here we're watching Ellen on NBC. If you click your OK button, it brings up all your guide. So you can scroll through and see all these different channels. Any channel that you want to click on. This one's got the Ellen DeGeneres Show also on CTV, so you just click OK. It plays it. And then you click OK to make the screen big. If you want to get out of that, click OK, and it'll take you back. You can see on your right hand side there says TV Guide with a right arrow. If you click on that right arrow, it takes you over to a full TV guide. And anywhere you see those little watermelons on the right hand side there, you've got 6 hours of playback on your box. So you can go back and say click on the view that was on 11 o'clock this morning, and it's going to play in a second. There it goes. And it plays what was on earlier. If you want to get out of this screen, just press your escape button on your remote. Takes you back to here. Then you can see on the left hand side it says back with the left arrows. Click the left arrow back, and you're back to your main home screen. If you click the back button again, it brings you to this screen. Anything for your TV is all found under the heading TV. So if you click on all, it's going to bring up every single live TV channel. But the main ones you're going to use are English, which is all your network channels. Sports, which is all your TSNs, your sports nets, NFL channels, NBA channels, you name it, it's on there. All your European soccer channels. And a little farther down, we've got these new ones called 24/7 oldie shows, 24/7 retro and new cartoons, stand-up comedy, and movies. So if you click on like the 24/7 oldie shows, it's going to bring up all these 24/7 shows that you can click on and watch episode after episode after episode. Another feature, if you click back on your remote, is if you click over, there's video on demand. And this will show you any new releases that they've downloaded onto the video on demand, or you can go through by category or by all. If you go in the all section, it'll bring up every single movie that's been downloaded. These are movies and TV shows that have been put into video on demand, and you don't have to look for a stream. The stream's already, they've already found the best stream for you. So when you click on the show, it's just gonna load up. So for instance, if you wanted to search for a show, on your bottom right-hand corner there, you can see where it says find. If you press your F4 key on your keyboard, it's gonna bring up the search button. Click OK, and then you can start typing something in. So, you know, say your kids like Toy Story. You can click on it, and then just click your escape button, and there's, oh, had it. Let's try that again. Shift 4 brings up the screen that does the searching. Type in toy, and there you have it. There's Toy Story. So we can go click on Toy Story. Click OK. Doesn't always work as well with your mouse. Now if I click OK, it's going to load up. Didn't even have to look for a feed. It's found just the best feed. So I'm going to just click out of this so we can go back. So you just click your escape button, and it'll take you back to this screen. If you click your left arrow, it'll take you back to this screen. Then you can go back to your TV settings if you want. Now when you're in your TV settings, the most important thing is to exit out of your TV. Don't hit the home button on this app, because it just slows everything down a little bit. So to get out of here, just hold your OK button on your remote and then click exit. And there you have it. You're back to your home screen. The next app that you'd use on your home screen would be your Cyberflix. This is where you're going to stream all your different TV shows and movies. So here it shows any recently updated TV apps. We like to watch Chicago Fire. So if I click on Chicago Fire, it brings up all the different seasons. You can see season up in the top middle there. If it's on overview, you just click over. So I'll go to the current season here, season 8. Then you can see along the top there, it shows the different episodes. So right now we're on currently season 8, episode 6. And it tells you the dates under the title. So it says what went wrong. And then this show was on October 30th, 2019. So I just want to go over, click play up in the top right hand corner. Then you're going to see this blue bar going across. You don't have to wait for the bar to stop to choose a stream, but every 15 seconds it's going to drop new streams. So you can see it dropped a couple there, and then it's going to drop a bunch more in about another 15-20 seconds. And it just keeps adding more streams as it goes on. Obviously the ones at the top are the highest quality, the ones at the bottom are a little bit less. If you find that your internet's running slow or a stream's not loading, go down to one of the ones that's a little bit smaller, like those 720 ones that are 285 megabytes. They're still really good quality, just not as big. But I'm going to go for now on this one here. It's a 1080p. This guy who's the server, the YesGigi, is always a really good stream. Another one is one that's called Video Cloud. It'll say in brackets Vid Cloud. So I'm going to click on this one, click play, loads up, and there we have it. Here's the TV show going up. If you want to go out of this, you just press your escape button and it takes you back, and you can press escape until you get back to the main screen. If you want to search movies and just see recently updated ones, you can go up into the top left hand corner. There's those little lines there. Click on it and go to movies, and it'll bring up the same thing. Some of these are brand new movies, so they might just be movies that are cam versions. They will eventually have high definition versions on there. Other ones take a little bit longer to load. One of the newest ones, Fast and the Furious, and I can just go over, click play. Same thing, it's going to load up for about 15 seconds. And then it starts loading some feeds. So if I wait, see if there's any more that come up. And there's my favorite one there. Yes, Gigi again. So I click OK, play. And there it is loading up. So it's not very hard, pretty user friendly. If you do have any questions, you know you can always contact me and ask me any questions. One of the biggest things, if you notice every so often it's slowing down, just go up to the menu in the corner here and go down to your settings. And then here you're going to see clear cache. Just click on it and it clears the cache. That just clears all the little files in the background. If there's a show that you're looking for specifically, you can either use your mouse or you can scroll over using your left and right arrows to that little search bar in the top. Then you just want to choose what you're choosing. So want to either choose a TV show or a movie, and then type in what it is, and then just press here. This is like the little enter button, and that'll bring up your feed, and then you can click on the show. Another highlight, if you start finding shows that you're watching all the time, for instance, go back to the TV shows for a minute. If there's shows that you want to make as your favorite so you don't have to search for them every time. One of the shows I like to watch is SEAL Team. So if you hold your OK button, it comes up and it says add to favorites. Click OK again and it's added. So now all you have to do is go to the top right hand corner there where that little star is, and it's going to bring up your favorites. Then if you click back, it just takes you back. So you can add as many favorites as you want in there of shows that you watch on a regular daily basis so that you don't have to go and search for them. To get out of this app, it's really simple. Just press the home button on your menu and it's going to take you back here. Other things you can do on here, you can go if you want to download other apps that people have told you about that you want to perhaps try in the Google Store. You've got your browser, which is going to take you into your internet. There are apps that are some that are preloaded. I've downloaded some of these other ones, but Netflix is on there, but you won't need Netflix if you use Cyberflix. I guarantee you can cancel your Netflix after you've started using Cyberflix and figured it out. And that's about it. You can also watch YouTube videos on here. That's the end of my little tutorial. If you have any other questions, feel free to message me. Thanks guys, have a great Big Dog Day.